graduates, honorable guests, our beloved president, board of directors, administrators, mentors, faculty, staff, friends, and family. Good afternoon. Lend me your ears and attention for the next few minutes, and hopefully it won't sound too much like a sob story, but instead be a point of reflection, reference, and perhaps inspiration for others. Let me begin by saying how deeply honored I am to have been chosen to deliver the farewell speech for this commencement exercise. To tell you the truth, I'm a very well-versed person, but finding the words to say for this occasion has been an extremely challenging one for me, mainly because it has been such an emotional journey for me in particular. Many bore witness to my struggle in finding and maintaining the balance between parenthood and being a good student. So it is with this belief that I'm standing here today, not only as a graduate, but as an accomplished individual who had been bestowed the highest honor that this school has to offer. In line with today's theme, to lead, succeed, and to exceed, let me share with you my journey in Southville Foreign University and University of Chester. I have always been the type to believe that everything happens for a reason and that one should always be receptive enough in gaining mastery over the hand that you have been dealt. My humble beginnings with Southville Foreign University started after I had been denied a position in a company because I was not a college graduate, despite having considerable work experience. The feeling of rejection was enough to fuel up my desire to just finish my education. But as fate would have it, I conceived right after my first semester, and so education had to take a back seat while I sort out things at a personal level. My son became my inspiration, my strength, and my sole motivation to fulfill plans and to prove that wearing several hats will not be an obstacle to pick up from where I left off. Equipped with a stronger sense of responsibility, renewed perspective, and can-do attitude, my return to Southville Foreign University was with a desire to excel. Owing to the fact that given the age factor, I knew that my chances in a cutthroat job market would have otherwise seemed stark. The irony was that just when I was ready to follow through with all my plans, I could no longer afford it due to a change in circumstance. But I refused to let that financial burden or the fact that I lived 2 hours away from the school stop me from pushing forward. I sought the chance to become a scholar, and I will be forever grateful to my alma mater for granting me the opportunity to become one. Well, to cut the story short, I learned that if you have a particular goal in mind, just trying to achieve it will already bring you halfway there. All the tools and the resources that you need in order to lead and to succeed are already within your reach. However, your ability to exceed rests on you as an individual and knowing what you can do. You need to understand that you can change your circumstances so that liabilities become assets and weaknesses become strengths with a proper discipline. Challenging what you already know you do well also opens up an infinite number of possibilities. And this resonates with Sun Tzu's ancient strategies in the art of war, which is number 1, moral standing or ethics, number 2, timing, 3, resources, 4, leadership, and finally, managing. Graduates and awardees, the fact that you are all here today is testament of your being leaders by leading an example. Having succeeded in another chapter of your lives, and having exceeded all expectations or self-doubt, so congratulations. On the lighter note, college is not sugar, spice, and everything nice. I have never in my life found the proverb, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, more true than my first months of my college experience. I felt like I was up to my neck in paperwork, with an average of 4 cups of coffee a day, and if I was lucky, 4 hours of sleep. But you discover that what good is a journey without a few friends here and there who will join you for the ride? A funny thing about college students is that given the chance, they will almost always find a way to have a go at something they shouldn't be doing if they know there is a slight chance that they might be able to get away with it. Sometimes we do, and sometimes we don't. And I know that I've been guilty of some things, and I know that some of you can relate. Things like cramming to the very last minute and finding the most credible person in the class to ask for an extension. Does that sound familiar? Well, how about, well, actually, that's our version of collective bargaining. Or in group work, electing the person we know will be able to hold the group together so that the rest can sit back and relax. Does that sound familiar? That's our version of democracy. Or how about the time that you skipped out on a class to finish a paper? Or to catch some snooze on one of the floors thinking, oh, I'm never gonna get caught. I tell you, that takes talent. So do all these sound familiar? Well, it happens even to the best of us. The college experience is definitely not complete without the mishaps, the laughter, the tears, the frustrations, and the friends that we have made along the way. This momentous day is as much as a triumphant end as it is a new beginning to a new independent facet of our lives. It also means leaving behind but forever treasuring the memories and the relationships we have cultivated over the past years. More importantly, today means being grateful and expressing our thanks to all of you who are here today and to the people who have touched our lives and made each experience we went through a meaningful one. First, to God, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude for the bountiful glory, for granting me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you for the guidance and the comfort you have provided in times of need. I also would like to thank the loving faculty and staff from Southville Foreign University from the bottom of my heart for always believing in me. My sincerest thanks to the valuable life lessons that go beyond what you teach in class. And thank you for being part of my success and witnesses to my journey. I will always be grateful for the roles you all played in the fulfillment of my plans and the opportunity you have given me to give a brighter future for my loved ones. To my family, thank you for the wonderful support that I have received all these years and for the love and care that you have shown my son Adrian when I'm not around. I am forever indebted and grateful for all the things that you have done. Without your support, all of this would not have been possible. Ma, I'm finally graduating. I hope I made you proud. To Paul, many thanks for always being there all these years and for the overwhelming support you have given. The effort that you have put into making my dreams come true. You know your role in my educational success. I am also grateful for the time and the devotion you put in caring for our son and his needs. I am truly fortunate to have you around. Finally, to my friends in Southville Foreign University, thanks for touching my life and for being the middle ground that I found as a parent and as a student. You have given me wonderful memories that I can look back on. I will miss seeing you all, and I hope that someday in the future our paths will cross again. And last but not least, I wish to thank my son Adrian, who has been the reason for everything good that has happened to me. Thank you so much for the kind understanding during my absence at home. And I love you so much, and I hope that one day you realize that all I did for you. Congratulations to all the graduates in the class of 2013. I bid you all a farewell.
As knowledge passed down from professors to students, as teachings shared from a parent to a child, and as memories created between cherished friends and loved ones, let us now sing with pride our SFU song. May I request the graduates to rise and sing the hymn.